The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go.
They start on the ground with Geis. And an alley to run. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 59 yards for him on the ground.
First down, Washington.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now Haskins to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Come on, let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
11. Mike 51. You ain't got nothing. Hey, high 7.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
49ers, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
65. Hey, Zoo.
Check the backer, check the backer.
11.
Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Let's go.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
On first down, here's Breida. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
21.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's third and short.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit.
Here we go.
And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
21.
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Garoppolo to throw on third and 1. Flushed out right. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
21.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill.
And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And his kick is good. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, switch gears.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. This time, Haskins will look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Dee Ford. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
All right, I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th down, Haskins. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Garoppolo. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check.
Now Haskins on first down. He's going to float this one. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. From the 36, Garoppolo gets this one left side to Pettis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
You got tight right there.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
That's good for a 49er touchdown. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
It's our time, guys.
Black. Block, block, block. 11.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
4 yards on that last
21,
completion,
21.
so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here I come again.
On second down, a run with Breida. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
21. 12.
Watch the whip.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, pick your game up. Switch. Switch.
21. Here we go. Jet bomber.
Garoppolo, he's going to give this to Breida on the draw. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here we go. Wait,
Here I come. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. This is intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Set, hut. Hey, come on. 54 Mike. Come on, baby. Hands in. Jam hard. Jam. Wahoo.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
They go play action with Haskins, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. We ain't giving him nothing.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Haskins. That'll be caught right side by Reed. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the 40